Peace is an art form and a practice that takes receptivity and mindfulness. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. You are tuning into It's Rainmaking Time. We are broadcasting this special segment, September 11, 2004, on the World Wide Web. For those of you who are listening, I know that you know that September 11, 2001 was one of the most shocking, devastating times in human history in the United States of America and around the world. And we know that most of us hope for peace. Some of us understand it. Many of us want it on deep levels, and billions of us talk about it. Most of us also know that most elected leaders face a very, very difficult time, in that those of them who stand by and allow hundreds and thousands of people to be murdered will be thought of as weak, as inept, and as inappropriate for a leadership position. The forces facing our leaders today are terrible. They're antiquated. They come from an old guard mentality and a misunderstanding of power, what it's about, how it's navigated, and how to use it. Our guest today is a devoted leader, a teacher of peace, of what is called the art of living. In my adult life, I have had the privilege of meeting wonderful teachers, but I have never bared witness to the power, the kindness, the gentleness, and the humility of my guest and her associate, Thich Nhat Hanh. The woman you're about to meet today is the woman beside Thich Nhat Hanh, a spiritual leader, a man of peace, a man who has transmitted the composition of peace, the tools of peace, and the art of living like few can. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome today from Plum Village, de Livol in France, just outside of Bordeaux, Sister True Emptiness. We call her Sister Chan Khong. Good morning and welcome to It's Rainmaking Time.
Welcome. Good morning. Yeah. My name is Chan Khong, and I am very honored to be able to talk to you. I hope that my message can get through. I know that this morning in New York at 9 a.m. is our time in France is 3 p.m. And we know that 3 years ago, at that very moment, people suffer a lot. And so our teacher, Thich Nhat Hanh, and all of us go and burn incense, and we send our loving thought and support to those who pass away that day, and to the relative of for those who passed away that day. And we know that, and in the offering of incense, we address to those who are victims of that day. We say that, friends, you are no longer there in the form of yourself, and people call you by your name, but your spirit is in all of us in the world, and we think of you, we pray for you, we support you, and your spirit is still alive in us, and we vow to do something wonderful in order such a tragedy will not happen again. And when we pray like that, but we know that at this very moment, people still suffer. There is no explosion in New York, but there are a lot of suffering in Israel, in Iraq, in Afghanistan, and in many parts of the world. And we wish that we will be able to offer to you some method in order to be able to face the difficulty with more calm, in a dignified way. Buddhism is not a religion. You can remain Islam, Christian, Jewish or non-believer, but you can make use of a number of methods offered by the Buddha. In fact, the word Buddha means the person who is awakened and see deeply things with compassion and with great understanding. So all of you can become a Buddha, and you can practice like that first Buddha. And we all here, we try to practice like him. Among us in Plum Village, there are Christian, there are Jew, there are non-believer, and we train ourselves, and it's work. Two partners live together, have difficulty, but we live together like 155% in Plum Village, but we are still happy. And we try to face the difficulty between us with understanding. And finally, we always try to keep harmony without being forced to do so. And I would like to tell you that what lesson we can learn from September 11, 2001. As a simple person, I would like to invite you to practice something like that. You look deeply. United States is considered like a safest country, but even in United States, it's no longer safe. And so, but safety for not to be attacked by terrorism, but there is the uncertainty of safety everywhere. You can hug your son today and say goodbye to him, but when he go out, he have a car accident and he can die. And we would like that to remind people that don't wait until the suicide bomber or a hold-up arrive to your beloved one, and you say that, I love you, Mom, I love you, son. It will be too late. So my suggestion is today, before midnight, each of you try your best to reconcile and to say deeply, lovingly with the person you love, but you have some difficulty. Let's say like you have a son, a teenager son who run away, or your daughter who disobey you and run away, and then you, deep inside you love her or you love him, but you don't want to tell him. Don't wait until he is in the hold up, and you say that I love you. So please, right away after this session with me, try to call him, try to find her, and say that I love you, dear. I really care for you. It will not be too late if something happened to her. But if nothing happened to her or to him, you will have a wonderful son again, a wonderful daughter again. When she has some difficulty with you, she thought that you hate her, and you have been reluctant to tell her, but deep inside I know that you love her or you love him. So try to say it right away after this session. Or with your mother or your father, you are a grown-up person, but your mother keeps correcting you, and sometimes you are not happy with her or with him, and especially with your father, he look a little bit difficult, and you don't want to tell him that you love him. You are a man. You cannot say, I love you to another man, even he's called your father. Please do it. Do it right away. Try to call him and say that, Dad, I care for you. I love you a lot. So even you think that it's very difficult, but try it. Visualize that if he is in a hold up, in a supermarket, and then it's too late for you to tell so. So please do it right away to your father, to your mother, and then to your partner. And if you've just fell in love or you just married, you are very in good terms to each other. But sometimes we live together for 5, 6, 7 years, and it's become like a routine, and we forget to tell him, to tell her that how much we care for her, we care for him. Until one day he decides to leave